I am back. I'm so excited, guys. Listen, this non-profit CEO summit. Tiffany, Denise, Belle, you have done it again. I have been interviewing some amazing people who's talking my kind of language, because in this time of season, we have to continue to be around people that's doing what we try to do. I say that every time I go on the show because you have to learn how to connect with people that can shift your mindset. I am better because of these interviews. I have grown in the last couple of hours because I have had some extraordinary people to come on this platform and share their gifts, knowledge, and has made me understand how important for us to have nonprofits. How important it is to have people like the young lady I have coming up now. She and I've been dancing around each other for about a year or two. And so I was so happy when she signed up to be on the show. I was like, yeah, I've been wanting to talk to her for a long time. You know, you have good intentions, but time and season is everything. And so when Tiffany sent me that she was coming on the show, I was like, yes, finally, now I get a chance to talk to her. And I did, and I'm so excited about the relationship and the divine connection God has connected us to. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring Coach Tina Ramsay. Everybody should know who she is because Lord knows she's all over social media. Hey, pretty girl, how are you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing great. I am so excited to be on your show, okay? Because I've been, just like you've been watching me, I've been watching you too, boo, motivating me to keep getting better.
Little iron shopping iron. It feels good to use somebody who's shopping iron just like you do and believe in other people. Because it's not about the money, it's about shifting the mindset of people.
Yes.
We got to do it, man. We got to do it. God got us here for a reason, Coach Tina. And I'm so happy to be a part of what you got going on. I know you're going to speak good at the summit. I know you're about to bring the pain.
Hey, whatever he put in my mouth to say at that moment, okay? Whatever it is, because sometimes you have something planned to say, and that is not what you say.
Listen, you know I'm spontaneous too, so you know I'd be like, "Oh, should I say that? Oh God, let me start this back over again." In fact, when I did my pre-recording, I was like, "Did I forbid, Lord?" I was like, "She was like, no, Dr. Nikki, you're doing good." I said, "Well, thank you, Lord. Let's keep going. Come on, let's keep going. We got to be used. We always say we are a vessel from God. God used us, and then when He started using, it's like, oh God, wait a minute now. No, let God be your pilot."
Exactly.
You know, I don't even believe in co-pilot. Now, how he gonna co-pilot? He need to be the head. We need to follow his lead. So,
exactly.
Man, so tell us who you are, where you from, because I know you got a plethora of things going on. So tell us who you are and where you from.
Well, for those of you who don't know me, I am Coach Tina Ramsay. I am a mother, a wife, an entrepreneur, and plus I am from South Carolina. My hometown is Bennettsville, South Carolina, actually. And for all of you, I know you hear the Southern twang. I always tell people, I say, listen, if you don't know where I'm from, I'm shocked because I have that type of lingo where some of my words go all the way around the corner and back again. That's what makes that's what makes me. I am a Southern belle through and through. All right, and I'm proud of it. But and that's why we get along.
There you go.
And that's why we get along.
It's the Alabama talk. So you from South Carolina, I'm from Alabama. So you know we be straight.
Oh, girl. Okay. Southern through and through. Through and through. Okay. We both Southern. But pretty much I'm just I'm an entrepreneur that really passionate about helping other entrepreneurs get the limelight that they deserve. And so about a couple years ago, I was on a path, on a journey. And I thought that was what the journey that I was going to be on forever. But then God shifted. When the pandemic happened, everything that I thought that I was supposed to be doing, everything shifted, and I allowed Him to navigate. And so when I allowed Him to navigate, even though I was created in waters that I had not been in before, He had my back. And I just said, okay, I dropped to my knees and I was like, listen, whatever you say, do, I'm going to do, even if I don't understand it, I'm just going to walk through it. And so He's been taking me to places, meeting so many amazing people like you. And I have been able, through those connections, through building my influence over the years, been able to use my credibility, my influence within the industry to help position other entrepreneurs. And that is why I love what I do. I help give them visibility, connections, and teach them how to monetize what they do. And most people know me from being a podcast specialist because I teach entrepreneurs how to do podcasts and how to do TV so that they can have multiple streams of income, bringing continuous capital into their businesses.
And you know what? I love that about you. I love that because my deal is this right here. We were just talking offline about how it's so important to have content. People are begging for content. People are begging for information. And if you got information, or if you have a desire to have a podcast show, or if you have a desire to have a TV show, she's the person to get you started. Go book her. Let her be a part of your team, because we need people like Coach Tina to get us together. You know what I'm saying? Some people's job is to get us all the way together, and that's what you do. That's what you do.
You're doing it too, though. We need a whole lot of people to do different parts of that getting together.
Baby, it takes a whole team to pull it off. And so the thing about it, we have to understand that God put people like you and me in people's lives because we done been through this experience. I tell my herbasses all the time, I said, I don't want you to have to go through what I had to go through to be who I am. If I can stop you from not going through the headache, then let me help you not to go through the headache. Like, let me help you. So that's what we're here for. We really are servants. That's what we're here for, to serve people. And I love doing it. I love seeing people from one place like this and be you here like, oh my, I remember when you was like this, look at you now. You know, we bring value to people. So you're doing this amazing conference. So what you going to talk about at the conference? I know it's going to be good.
Well, I am going to be talking about why every business need a podcast.
Wow.
Why every business, whether you are a nonprofit or a business for profit, because the unique thing is that I do not have a nonprofit. Now, after being around all these nonprofit owners, I'm going to have me one now, because now I understand that I need every LLC need one. However, I wanted them to understand when Tiffany D. Bell said, you know, you need to share this. I said, I don't see how I fit. She was like, oh, you most certainly do. And so I was like, okay, so I'm going to help you understand why it's so important for nonprofit and businesses for profit to have a podcast. I'm also going to be breaking down 5 tips on how you can successfully start and launch a podcast. I'm also going to be giving a freebie, one of our ebooks to help you along the way so you can have that visual and that written. And I am going to be teaching a workshop where I'm going to be teaching you how to do the VCM to get them DMs. When people start DMing you in your DMs now. So what is a VCM? That's me. I'm a certified VCM coach. So that means I specialize in 3 areas: visibility, connections, and monetization.
Okay, come on now, monetization.
Yes, hunty. You can be serving the Lord and still get monetized.
And you give away a free book, ebook.
A free ebook. Sure. Oh yeah. Now, normally it's not free, but being that I love myself some Tiffany D. Bell, I said, okay, for your conference, I'm going to give it away for free to the ones who come to this event. They're going to get that ebook for free. And so
they need to register for the Nonprofit CEO Summit right now.com. Go right now and tell Tiffany, Coach Tina says she's going to give away an ebook, so I need to sign up. You need to do that right now. Go sign up, because I'm telling you now, these gems that Coach Tina going to drop, it's going to give you a plethora of information, especially for those who really trying to tap into podcasting. You got to know what you're talking about. You know, you got to walk the walk. You can talk the talk, but can you walk the walk? So she's going to show you how to walk it out. She's going to do it for you.
Exactly. Because right now I have 5 podcasts. All of them are international. All of them are on multiple platforms, including Amazon Prime, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio. Any name that you could think of, my podcast is on there. I have everything from health and wellness to homeschooling to business to just having fun. So I have been through whatever it is that you want to do in regards to podcasting. I have already learned how to do it, has mastered how to do things, thanks to God, because he gave me this gift. I give it all to him. He gave me this gift. And so I teach you how to do it so that you won't have to wait as long as I did to go international. You won't have to fumble and don't know how to do it. You won't have to learn how to do all this stuff with the long learning curve. And so I just love what I do, because it allows you as a nonprofit or a business for profit to have an evergreen product. What is the evergreen product? It's a product that lasts forever. It will surpass your lifespan, and it will be a legacy that your great-great-grandkids and everyone can pull up and listen and Google and search and say, that is my grandma. Yeah, she did this in 2021, and it's like 2055, but you'll still be there inspiring and helping people. And when you set it up for monetization, your family will still be receiving that money even after you're gone.
But see, that's what it's all about, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we have to have. I'm looking because I see somebody say you ain't answering my comments. It ain't coming up. You must be on my personal page. But it's so important to have that. Tiffany Nicole says, "Come through." Oh God, she's talking about come through wardrobe change. Oh man.
Yeah, child, because you've been having some fabulous wardrobe changes all day, girl. You've been putting it down today.
I'm trying to put it down.
You know, I've been on these videos watching the other ones too, supporting and sharing. So I'm like, you go, girl.
You know, this is a real TV show now. This is a real TV show.
Yeah, it's real. This is real TV.
It's a real deal. Tiffany, so sad. God, look, Tiffany Nicole. That's Tiffany Nicole. I don't know if you know her, but she has a radio show. She's one of my ambassadors. And she has a radio show. She has a show in Dallas. She has a show in Atlanta. And she has a show in Houston. So she called herself Tri-City. I said, okay, come on,
All right now. I got to meet you.
You know, I'm all about networking now. If I don't do nothing else, I'm gonna network. Look, Tina, I love meeting new people. If you in the mindset where you don't, I heard one of my friends, she put on her page, she said, no more new friends. I said, the devil is a lie. Yes, ma'am. I won't. That means you're limiting yourself. Like, why would you say no more new friends? Who says that? You know what I'm saying? That's what I said. The devil's a lie. You need to take that down because what you are doing, you telling your blessings in my way, I'm not going to receive them. And God been had a blessing sent your way, but you so caught up in no more new friends that you don't. I mean, that's somebody that probably could have changed your whole life.
Exactly.
Stop limiting God. We limit God too much, girl. We just do it too much.
Yes, we do.
Howard said, Tina, Howard McFadden. That's one of my.
Hey, she was just on the show.
Oh, yeah, she did tell me that. She did so good on y'all show. I was on there. I watched it.
Oh, thank you. She was amazing. We both like the same quote of Napoleon Hill, so we have that in common.
Yeah, you got an event coming up next week, right?
I don't. Well, yeah, I have it with Dorothy at the Live Your Faith Out Loud. I'm actually going to be teaching podcasting too over there because basically that is everybody. I am everywhere teaching visibility, connections, monetization, and how it ties into podcasting and TV broadcasting. So I'm basically just want to instill in all entrepreneurs, you have to think outside the box.
I love it.
Even if you feel like you don't have the personality to do it, because everyone, see, me and Nikki, Dr. Nikki, we animated by nature. That's just us. Okay, that's okay. If you're not animated like us, be you. You're good enough just the way you are, okay? Don't try to be somebody else. Be yourself and still bring that amazing content that you bring. I can teach you how to transition that to audio, to video. Some people, they don't want to have animated people. They want to have a calm, mellow person. That's your audience.
You can't never tell me. I can't never be calm. I ain't never been calm.
Me neither. That I came in the world kicking and I'm still kicking.
My daughter told me, she said, you finna be a grandma. She said, you finna be a grandma. I said, let me tell you something, baby. I'm gonna wear these glasses up until I'm 75, 80 years old. I'm gonna be the cool grandma. I'm gonna be the grandma that kick it, have a good time, and just live my best life. Because that's what God wants us to be. He wants us to live our best life, Tina. Exactly. I'm sorry.
Well, me and you both, we're gonna be just like that, rolling around like, yep, I'm grandma, but that's okay. That's okay. I could do that dance too.
Show me what you did. Show me how you do it.
Yep.
God wants to live our best life. I'm sorry.
I love it. And so basically, I just want all business owners to understand that right now, if this is your season. For everybody that's sitting around, you've been praying, you've been hemming and hawing for I don't know how long, praying for an answer, praying for that breakthrough, and this is right in your face.
Yep.
Never before has all these powerhouse minds coming together for one purpose, to pour into you and help you reach that next level or the several levels that you're going to be on, because everybody is bringing something different to the table. But all of the food, you need it. You need all of it.
Take it, eat it up, chop it up.
Yeah. I tell people, it's free. It's free.
It's free. Bring a pen, bring a notepad, and just take your notes. And don't just take your notes, apply the notes.
Thank you.
Apply the notes. That's what that's all about, applying it. So, well, I'm happy to have you on my show finally.
Yeah. Well, hey, this was the right season. I've been seeing you, you've been seeing me, we've been commenting on each other's stuff for a long time. But here
we see each other.
Girl, oh, now you talking about my good old Nene. I know about ATL and Housewives. I know. Did I tell people?
Okay. Yep.
No, but those women on Atlanta Housewives, they are like some amazing entrepreneurs. Like if you take away all the TV theatrics and drama and look at them for who they truly are, powerhouse entrepreneurs.
But you know what? I tell people all the time, the stuff is scripted. They be hanging out at each other. I used to work for Cynthia and Peter. Mm-hmm. And they be hanging out at their houses together and everything. And they be on TV cutting up, fighting everything. But behind closed doors, you gonna catch Nene like last night. I mean, night before last. You saw Kenya at Greg's funeral. Like they hang out. Candy was there.
Exactly.
They hang out. That's what they do. This is what they do. They put a rate. It's TV. That's TV.
What they call salacious TV.
Come on.
That's just what it is. But look at them for the powerhouse entrepreneurs that they are. All those women have more than one business. They are very thorough in how they maneuver and shift and use that visibility in a positive way.
They use it. Most of them are hair salon. Portia got 3 or 4 incomes coming by herself. Portia got a hair company called Go Naked. Portia got her own pillow and sheet company. I mean, they got so many companies, y'all. And we
Moore, everybody ambassador. Kenya Moore, she's everybody ambassador.
Yep.
So y'all better just watch for that. I look for that. I'm like, oh, what business venture they in? Let me take some notes because I'm watching how they connecting these dots. I'm like, oh, okay.
And whoever their business coaches is the bomb.com, baby.
Yes.
Rashida got her store all at Phillip Plaza. She making money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody to each his own. They do what they do. You know what I'm saying? They do what they do. So, but I'm so happy to have you on my show. I cannot wait to bring you back so we can have some dialogue. The Her Bastard guy, listen, I've been telling y'all to get a podcast. Here she is. Hire her, pay her. Let her come in and teach you what she knows so you can be successful. Like she said, multiple streams of income. Mm-hmm. You got somebody like that on your team. I tell you, it's all about who down at your table, who's sitting at your table. You need a podcast. You trying to do podcasts? Get you a coach who specializes in what you're trying to do. And this is the one. I'm sorry, I endorse her every day because I saw the growth in her. I've seen you transform on so many levels. And one thing I can give you before we leave, you are so consistent. Consistency is the key. You're consistent. Everything you do, you're consistent. And so we see that. That's why I'm like, man, I finally get a chance to talk to her. Lord, thank you.
I'm still right there, just a click away. But I'm glad too, because when I saw the opportunity to come on your show, I was like, finally, because I said the same thing too. I said, finally, I said, oh, I hope I don't miss this opportunity. So I hurry up as soon as I saw it and put in my little request. But I am just so happy as well because I have watched you as well. And you, whether I comment on everything that you do or not, I do comment as much as I can see.
Right.
But you have encouraged me so much from watching you. Like it's so many of those people that you watch and motivate you without you even knowing that you motivate a person. And that's what you was doing for me, along with some other female entrepreneurs, even some men as well that I see, that I saw progression and growth and just, and I'm like, wow. And so all of that, it's like getting that mentorship. Like when people post and they say how they have actually was able to succeed in something, be happy for them. Be for real with the congratulatory statements. Don't just put it up there because it's something to say. Be like for real, because they actually did the thing, they did it well, and then they saw the outcome, and that is you. That we all have the ability to be successful in whatever that is for you.
I like it.
Part of it is learning how to be grateful, thankful, and be appreciative of ones who paving the way for you.
And that's why if you always hear me talk, I'm gonna always tell Kern how much I appreciate her. People like Kern come into your life, and I had just inboxed her today. I said, I really appreciate what you did for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell Tiffany, Tiffany's my baby as well. Thank you for this opportunity. She didn't have to say, okay, be a media partner. She could easily say, no. But when we talk, she's like, I would love for you to be a part of this. I'm like, really? Like, you have to always understand everybody is evolving and they're watching. They're watching. And people say, well, I don't care what people say. You know what, Tina? I care about what people say about me. I'm just sorry. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we all do to a certain extent. We all do. I mean, that's human.
That's human. So when you tell me, I don't care, I'm like, baby, you got to grow up, because you got to get to we all have to get to a point, and I'm going to leave you with this. We have to learn how to be teachable and be appreciative of what and how far God has brought all of us. Because he didn't have to do it, but he did. You know what I'm saying? We got to be appreciative and teachable. What does that mean? That means anybody can teach you something, baby. If you think you know everything, you will not make it in this world. You have to be teachable.
I agree with you 1,000%. I learned things from individuals that just started business.
Come on.
I learned something from ones who've been in business for a long time, ones who are in the middle phases, because everybody has something unique, a gift. And some of us have more than one gift. And when we start really combining and collaborating and leveraging and elevating each other, everybody involves win. You don't have to dim your light for mine to shine. We can shine together.
That's it.
We can shine together. There's enough room for all of us.
It's enough room for all of us.
Enough room.
It's enough room. And once we learn that, that's when everything got pretty much open up for us, and you'll be seeing your blessings falling on you, because you okay to love on and celebrate and fix crowns with no strings attached. I tell my herbacers all the time, no strings attached. That means you coming in with the right motive, not expecting anything back from return. If I'm gonna do this so I can get this from her. That's the wrong motive. That's a manipulative.
It's not gonna last neither. I don't like. I tell people I don't play them shenanigans. No, I don't have time for that. So I am so happy that we found a way to talk. I mean, we can talk all the time, child. We be laughing, talking, kiki. We were talking before the interview, talking during the interview. We forget we on the interview. Okay.
Well, let me get back to it. Listen, go to nonprofitceosummit.com. Go ahead and register. If you are a pastor, leader, teacher, coach, consultant, if you're in the church world, if you're a pastor, if you're a first lady, I'm a first lady. If you're a first lady, get connected to this summit so you can learn all you need to learn to take it back to the kingdom and fix crowns and be unapologetic with yourself. So thank you, Coach Tina, for joining me. I'm about to jump into this next interview. I love you.
Fabulous girl. I'm coming. I'm going to watch the next interview and share it out too. So go ahead and do that next, folks. Go ahead and do that next. That clothes change, girl. You looking fabulous.
Change me, girl. I'm just playing. Bye, girl. Bye.